Alright, we're back now. We've got the rabbit out, and I'm going to make some homemade gravy, because you got to have that gravy going over the rice so you can sop your biscuit in it and just make it the meal complete. My mouth is watered as I'm talking about it. So what I got over here, I got a little water and some flour, and this is the drippings that's left over after you get all the grease out your skillet. The flour, and you want it to brown just a little bit, so I'm going to put a little bit of flour in there. It's going to bubble up like that. You know me, I'm old school, so there's the rabbit on the plate there. But I'm going to take a good old front shoulder. Not yet, but we're going to stir this around a little bit first. Get it to cooking a little bit and get brown. Once it gets that good brown look on it. Some people might call this a roux down south in Louisiana. This is the beginning stages of it. Like I say, you want to get it going around. Got a little oil in there. You got to stir it pretty good so you can cook that flour up. Let it start cooking a little bit on low. And what I'm going to use is a beef bouillon cube. You see that? Alright. Probably two I'm going to do it. Like I say, you want to keep stirring that. Once it gets a good brown look on it, you want to add a little water to it. And you just drop that cube in there. It'll dissolve as it sets in there a little bit. Keep on stirring. It's getting that good brown texture I like to see right there. And like I said, keep it on low and keep stirring. Then we want to add just a little water at a time when you do it. It's going to bubble up. Just like that. Keep on stirring. And it start getting a little thicker. Add a little more water. Let it bubble. Then you come in there and stir some more. And that's the beginning of a good old homemade gravy. Put a little more water in there. At this point you might turn your heat up just a little bit. But you keep on stirring. Them cubes, like I said, I'm mashing them down right now if you can. There's one right there if you can see it. I'm going to mash it down. Get that flavor in there. When you use those bouillon cubes, you don't have to really put that much seasoning in there because it's a flavor cube, if you will. And see, now it's starting to thicken up some more. Add some more water to it. Keep on stirring. See, it's real thick now. That's what I want. So now I'm going to put the rest of that water in there. And it's going to get a little less thick. Have a nice light brown gravy. Let that simmer just a little while and swallow. A little more water. Like I say, just keep on stirring it. might add a little bit of pepper in there just to give me a little kick. Just a little bit. Hoorah! Stir that up. Another shortcut you can take is you can buy that McCormick gravy pack, and it'll do just as good. It'll be a little darker. This is a little bit on the light side, but it's still good. This right here is that front shoulder. I'm gonna drop it on in there. There's the other one. Drop it in there. Then I'm gonna stir it around with that on there, get it nice and coated. Then I'm gonna let the whole thing simmer, and woo-wee, that's gonna be good. I got the neck, put that in there, the back and all that. And we're just gonna let that simmer up. We're gonna throw a leg in there too, because I like gravy on mine. I like to smother it. Smother it in gravy and just let it do its thing. And we're gonna have we got the back, and we got the other back leg. That piece ain't gonna make it. All right. Let that do its thing.